Oh, okay, hi, my name is Leslie.
My name is Jordan.
Okay, so we're gonna start out for the question. Do you believe the influence of social media career paths is the worth of the downfall in human face-to-face interaction?
Um, Actually, yeah, I do. I feel like since everything's gonna be online now, like everyone doing TikToks and Instagram, I honestly feel like people will get so comfortable with the interaction of like commenting on other people's posts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like actual face to face, like people won't know how to talk to each other anymore
Yeah.
because I don't know. I know a lot of, kids growing up who stay playing the video games, stuff like that with, their friends online and don't really know how to talk to people in person,
Yeah.
really shy. So I feel like um I feel like it is maybe one day gonna be the downfall if something doesn't change.
Honestly, yeah, I do agree because I feel like back then, like before all the technology and stuff, like little kids or like anyone in general, people would go out more
Yeah.
outside, like no technology. And now that we have all these technologies and all these social medias with, just teenagers with social medias, they're more on it than being outside having fun.
Hmm.
And that I feel like it does affect the downfall for in humans to do face-to-face interaction.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I do see that we have a lot more people that has social anxiety to speak to others, communicate with others, and then yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, like I was talking to someone earlier and they feel like everybody now, I mean our generation is gonna be like an internet, like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
everyone's not gonna really want to work a regular job, like everyone's gonna have social media jobs and they were saying
No,
that
yeah.
I feel like the economy will like fall and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of crazy because we still have, workers, like people who grow up in families to where all they do is work. So I
Yeah.
feel like when it comes to maybe like fast food jobs, like people won't want to work. But I feel like when it comes to like a nurse or something like that, or like, construction workers, I feel like we will always have, construction workers, people who put like the AC in the homes, the plumbers, nurses, doctors. I feel like we'll have all those jobs, but I feel like it'll start being harder to find like people who want to work like a regular 9 to 5 job.
No, yeah. And I feel like now people, their job is just social media. Like it's not always gonna be forever, but from what I'm seeing now from this generation, like people making money off TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, like YouTube has always been a thing, but I feel like now it's more TikTok because ever since people found out they're making money from TikTok, that's when other people started doing TikTok because they make good money.
Yeah.
And that's all we just see now, just people making money out of from social media.
Yeah. And I do feel like it does ruin the social interaction just in general because everyone's stuck behind a screen.
Yeah.
They don't really know how to talk to people, just reply to comments. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are homeschooled too, and I feel like that kind of messes
Oh
up,
yeah, a lot of people are homeschool. Yeah.
which I understand because of things that be going on in school, but like I don't know, I feel like social interaction is really needed for character development in general,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it'll help you with pretty much everything in your life because you have to talk to people literally every day of your life. You have to ask questions if you don't know where to go, like if you're like in
And
Japan or
yeah.
something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like, if you want to ask a teacher a question, or even when you get a job interview, like just having the face-to-face interaction of talking, like I feel like that's really important. And social media careers, I feel like they will ruin all of that because
No, yeah, it really doesn't do anything for the person who's making money off through social media because you're just basically making money for whatever you're doing for
Mhm.
no reason. You're not even doing anything that's interesting or like hardworking. Like I get it. Like some people that actually needs money, um, it really it really don't do anything for the person in
Yeah.
general. Just but making money, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, it just keeps kids like all the YouTube videos and TikTok videos about like video games and stuff like that just keeps kids
Yeah.
on social media. And I don't know. Social media probably will definitely be the biggest downfall of maybe America one day, depending on how
Yeah.
go.
No,
I
yeah.
feel like it'll ruin.
Hmm.
You know.
How many people have you seen that had their downfall from social media? A lot.
A lot of people, I know.
Yeah,
I
like
know a lot of
YouTubers.
yeah, like it starts to mess with you mentally because everything
It
you know,
does.
everything on a video on a screen. So, and I feel like social media careers, I feel like a lot of them are fake too. Like everyone tries to do sell products online and
No, yeah.
stuff. Like
I
obviously it works
agree.
for some people, but I don't know. I feel like everyone has this like get rich quick mindset. I feel like it throws everything off when it comes to reality, really.
Yeah,
Just based
I
on what
agree.
people, post online and I don't know.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, because like you know how like us when we were like small kids, obviously all we had is YouTube, just YouTube, and we didn't like. I mean, we did have TikTok, but it was musically
Yeah.
back then. But most of us had YouTube because it was just free, and I feel like those YouTubers back then made more money than now.
Yeah.
It just depends how they're interacting with their social media, keeping going, or they're just, how do you say it, like they're not active, like back then.
Hmm.
And then now it's just everything's just about TikTok and it's not about YouTube. Like honestly, I watch TikTok more than YouTube
Yeah.
because it's more interesting and then like people really don't do YouTube videos like back then,
Yeah.
it's just TikTok or yeah, or Instagram.
Yeah. I'm on TikTok all the time, which is not good, but
Mhm.
I don't even really watch YouTube like that. And I used to watch it
Exactly, me
all
either.
the time. Like I would stay on YouTube all the time, especially growing up. Like I
Yeah.
died more than anything, but when I was home, I would be on like YouTube or playing like the PlayStation or something like that. But I feel like I just feel like it's so crazy. Like I feel like our attention spans have gotten shorter too.
Mm-hmm.
If the TikTok video is not important within like 3 seconds, then we swipe. Like
Exactly.
I feel like our attention span as like humanity has gotten like even even music videos and songs have gotten like shorter. Like
Oh yeah,
songs used to be like
definitely.
four
I
minutes, 5 minutes, like R&B music back then. Now
Yeah, that was
you hear like
back then, but now it's just 1 minute, 2 minutes music.
yeah, which is crazy. So I feel like it's definitely messing with, people's face to face.
Yeah, and I also noticed that how like teenagers there are a lot more on social media and they're growing up too fast. You know how like middle schoolers now they wear makeup, they're on social media like
Yeah.
literally all the time. Well, for me, like when I was in middle school, like we did have social media, but we didn't start, how do you say it? We didn't start doing makeup.
Yeah.
Like it was like for me, I started wearing makeup back in sophomore year, but like now that my sister's in middle school, I see like a lot of middle schoolers do their makeup. They
Mhm.
get ready. The clothing has changed a lot too. It's more crop tops. It's not literally
Yeah.
t-shirts. It's just barely rare now, and I feel like that did. It's just new generations.
Yeah. Like my sister wears makeup in middle school, and I know back when I was in middle school, um, no one was really wearing makeup, maybe like lip gloss and stuff like that. But
Yeah, just only
as a-
that, but like
yeah.
now it's just full face of makeup.
Mhm.
Like,
And back then we had Musically, YouTube, TikTok, not TikTok, Musically, then we had Kick and Snapchat.
Mhm.
And like
Yeah,
Instagram,
Snapchat was a huge thing back then too.
but it wasn't like Snapchat was a big thing because we would just snap
Exactly.
our
Yeah.
friends and send streaks and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it was never like consuming us to where we won't interact, face to face with people. Like we still knew how to, talk to our friends and stuff like that and like regular people.
Hmm.
And there wasn't Snapchat. People now could use Snapchat as a career and get paid off of the views on Snapchat and stuff like that.
Yeah, to get paid.
Back then, it was just you just had a good time, just send your friends
Exactly.
on a video,
Yeah.
streaks and stuff like that. So everything changed, everything.
A lot changed.
Because now every app has like a version of TikTok. Snapchat
Yeah.
has the feature where you can scroll through videos.
Yeah.
YouTube has it, the YouTube Shorts, you can scroll through those videos. Instagram too, Instagram Reels, like everything is a scroll, scroll, scroll.
A lot changed, which is crazy. A
Everything
lot.
changed.
Like even though we're not that old, but we've seen a lot of changes for
Mhm.
like the past years,
Yeah,
especially like a lot of kids, you know, growing up too fast, like I could say that it did affect a lot of teenagers mentally because
yeah,
what they're seeing on social media or what they're seeing, just everything in general.
yeah. I agree. But I mean, hopefully, you know, when it comes time to where when we raise our kids, like we know how not to raise them.
Hmm.
'Cause I'm gonna have my kid being outside. You could probably play the game here and there, but I'm gonna definitely have, my children be definitely not iPad kids because I can say myself, it's it's hard watching like it's
No,
hard
yeah.
eating without watching something.
Yeah.
And we're in college, like I struggle with that. So
No, yeah, I agree. I have to have something with me to eat if I'm gonna be watching TV. Well, I
yeah.
don't watch TV, but like I watch like, like shows,
Yeah, like Netflix,
like
Hulu,
exactly,
not
yeah.
really like cable no more. It's like
Like yeah, we don't even use cable anymore because it's like lack of people watching them now. Like now
Mhm.
that we have all these shows, we have better technologies for new shows to be on, like Netflix, Hulu, like just anything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna raise my kids to where they don't need to live off of the iPad and they have,
Yeah.
social interactions still.
Yeah.
You have anything else to say?
No. How long is it now?
I don't even